Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Our new company is going to be the www.blackseriesedition.com. Those are our notifications popping up on Instagram. We posted a couple of pictures of that limited black technology, and we're probably going to do some demonstrations on the Gamer Fusion also too. So that's what you're going to hear, the notifications popping off. All right, so I'm getting back here to my link page. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Getting our thank yous from over on Instagram for the post. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So happy about this. God is good. Things are taking off. We're getting all kinds of good feedback for the new technology, and it's been amazing, absolutely amazing. So we're going to be doing a couple other stores are going to be picking up on the technology where they want to display that glass technology. That's what they're interested in too. On top of that, can't say too much about it, but it is absolutely going to be insane when this new technology we're going to be working on, which is going to allow people who have businesses, you want to advertise, you want people to see your company, you want people that bring an attraction to your store. This is what this stuff is going to be designed to do, and it's going to be affordable where everybody can afford it. It's not going to cost you a ton of money, and you don't even have to have an expensive projector to run it. Basic 720p projector, that's all you're going to need. $200 projector, that's all you're going to need to do it. All right, so we're in here working on the link page today, getting that finished up, getting that done. We were able to get the page to have a bounce where the letters could hit hard and get the letters to jump a little bit. For those you don't know, I forgot to put the pre-order dates literally on the website, which I really forgot to do. We got to put them on there. The pre-order launch, we're launching the product. Pre-orders only will be on November the 2nd. This is where we're going to launch it. I am doing a couple of Fusion gamers. I'm definitely getting one for myself, but I told you about my sister's son. He's a huge, massive gamer. He loves freaking Fortnite, which I can't play for jack. And he wants a 120-inch screen display for his gaming setup. So that should be fun to put in there for him. Okay, let me see. Are we in preview mode, or we are in preview mode? Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're definitely in preview mode. There we are. Now, those of you looking for the limited edition, the black screen that has the Ultra Strip that we do the demonstrations on, this is where you have to purchase it from. You will not find it on the black shop. It will be in the limited edition shop. This is where you will find it over here. I didn't put any, all right, I guess we did put some, oh yeah, we did it right here. All right, pretty sure I put more in there. Okay, I'll go back in and do something else different with that. Let me see. This is the black shop. This is where you can get the cinema technology. That's for cinema theater screens, all that good stuff, and also to the Fusion gamers. Also in here, we also have links loaded up onto the site. So if you go in there and you want to check out and see how it looks, you can go in and check out the links, all that stuff. If you want to check out test demos, so I was telling you in video, you can go over test demos. You can check out all the test demonstrations we did on the product. Right there, there's test dropping in, dropping in, dropping in, dropping in, dropping in. There we go. I like this site. I had a lot of fun building this site. A lot of fun building it. Learned a lot of cool stuff on here. I learned so much stuff on here. I went back to the other site, updated that one too. Let me see. This is the links. I love this part. How it comes down heavy. Boom. I love that. That was a pain in the neck, by the way. Trying to figure out exactly where that was going to hit. Let me see. Oh, demos. We got some demos on here. I learned this time to put a demo page in, because last time they put a demo page in, I was loading all the demos to the front of the page, and that became cluttered. Definitely cluttered. Demo page. We got the 720p side by sides over here. Some more demonstrations. Demonstrations on ambient light rejection technology. How bright the screens come up for the environments. See Taco Land in there somewhere. We're going to be doing down here also too today projector mapping applications on the Octagon screen. People were asking about using it for projector mapping, so we're going to be showing off some of that right there from the door. Of course, once we get customers in there, we'll have our paid for you happy customers right here. Yay! Get the hands clapping in the background. Happy, happy, joy, joy. We set the page up to be fun. So the other page is more of a business page. We set this page up for it to be fun and interactive. People can have fun with it while they're on here. This is the home page right here. So some of y'all saw me put this together. This was an interesting design we had to do because we had to put the background in here, and all these had to be done bit by bit, one by one by one, in order to get that effect to pop off. It's a drop in. And a ball. I'm glad that they put all these updates that's being visible in technology we're working on right now. It's the window technology that we're working on. Now that right there, the glare, that is with the long throw. And then we went back and I did it with the ultra short throw, which pretty much you don't see it. That's ultra short throw display now coming up. So I'm gonna have to word all those pictures. Today we're also going to be working on the search engine optimizer wizard that allows our page to be found even faster. Go, boom. I want to try to do something different with this page. I don't even go and you could break up the letters like that and do that kind of display like that. I do like the links. The link shows that where it hits, boom. We're going to be doing some more on the links. All right, and come out of here. And what else we have? We did put the bounce in that one, but the bounce has to be the same as this one. So we got to go in and figure out, we go into this one. What was the timing for the bounce on this one? Customize 2.2. For 2.2, we have to go put it here. This has to be the same. It has to be in 2.2. What's this showing up for customization? Nope, that's not going to hit it. It has to be 2.2. How did I get to these numbers? I had to literally come here and do this one at a time to figure out how it was going to lock. So higher up means faster, and lower down means slower. Oh no, it's up means slow. 2.2. 2.2. No. 2.2. What the frig is he doing down there? I swear. This is why my cat does not need catnip. He doesn't need it. He's already wired as it is. Alright, that's cool. Oh, you can change it from left to right? Are you kidding me? You can make the bounce soft or hard. That's interesting. This is what I'm talking about. In your website, you have things, advanced options. Man, you need to go in and some people are afraid to explore advanced options because they're afraid they're going to mess it up. Write things down as you go along so that way you can't forget what you had or just reset it or here to do. But advanced options allows you to do so much stuff. I used to always be constantly looking for hidden options on console systems. Xbox 360 had a couple more hidden options that you can go into. You can actually basically what do you call it, buffer, and basically speed up your hard drive capabilities, all kinds of cool stuff you can do on it by tapping buttons and certain codes would pop up all kinds of interesting menus. Fire sticks have them. Every piece of electronic device you have has a back door attached to it. And you can go in there and you can manipulate stuff in there. It's pretty fun to find that stuff. But the advanced settings, man, yeah, you definitely gotta play around in there. Okay, what happens if I put this in the power for hard setting? What happens with that? What does that look like? I'm gonna go in here and hit this preview on this. Bam! The hit's much harder. It's much harder. Oh, it's much harder. So we hit here, right? And I forgot we're in it. Like that. So if it's hit here, let me see. If we're here, which one's set for? That's the bounce. That's it for soft. So that's supposed to be a hard hit. Let's see what we get from that. Yeah, that's much better. So I had to time this so that this would hit first and these would hit last. So coming out, boom, hitting it, and the rest of these would shake from the effect. So let's go back out. I just want to see it again. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So we had to basically speed this one up and slow these down. So this is 0.65 to get it to speed up, and these being slower are actually 2.2 for the slow, to give it that effect. It's cool because Wix put in all this crazy stuff. This is nothing compared to what you see on here. We're really going to get a chance to utilize this site because I can't go buck wild on here. I had to keep it to a certain minimum. But when we do the exotics products are designed to be outside the box. They're designed to be crazy, strange, weird, all that crazy stuff. That's what they're designed to be. It's outside the box when it comes to screen paints. So the website is going to be bonkers. It's going to be insane. It's going to be chaos, and yet it's going to be peace. It's going to be all kinds of insane, like madness, but yet perfect calm. It's going to be all that craziness together. Now, I'm deciding whether or not, if they have it on here, that option to be able to do that, like a good splash page, that would be fantastic, or any kind of intro for Flash would be fantastic. But if they don't, then I'm gonna have to pay my friend. He's a web designer. He'll build it from the ground up, which means, because when I do these, the Scarlet Samurai, that's one of the paints. I want it so in the intro, each one has its own intro, but when you pick that shopping cart, you'll have like this sword come down the side and that sound that goes off, and you'll have it slide one side and then open up and you'll see the shopping cart push through. That's the kind of stuff I want. Or Thunder Shamrock. Yeah, they're going to have some crazy names attached. Have you been to the site? Have you seen the crazy names in this stuff? Let me see. Let me go over here and pop over. Let's get out of this menu because I don't even want to be in here. My day's been going quite well, and I don't want to add any bad nonsense to it. We ain't got time for that. So they've got things to do, people. Got things to do. This is the exotic page right here. Now this is just for the time being, but it's not going to be here because we're going to move the entire page to another website. I want this to be separate. This gives you an idea of what we're going to be doing. We got the taco store product is still coming out. It's definitely coming out. Some of the tacos proceeds are going to the SPCA. That's what we're going to be doing with that. This is the Scarlet Extreme Samurai 39. We got the Thunder Shamrock Extreme 39, and then we're going to have the Legendary Unicorn, just crazy stuff. So this is just for people who want to design outside the box. What are they going to be? They're going to be different color screen paints. That's what they're going to be. And you can basically color, do artwork with them. That's what Metal Man downstairs is being designed for. It's actually one of the showpieces for it. Metal Man is involving a different kind of formula, which is actually crystal clear, that you can basically spray over the computer case or whatever you want. Say if you got like a blue table, and if you hit a blue table with a projector, everything comes up in blue. But with this coating, if you were to spray it, that coating reacts like an invisible projection screen where you can actually see white and blue and yellow and orange and even contrast without changing the color of the infrastructure. That's what I've been working on. I'm always working on crazy stuff. When I'm not working on this, there's other stuff going on in my head. So people say, but you said you weren't going to make anything new. This stuff is already designed. I got booklets, and booklets are freaking all different forms of formulas that I never get a chance to make. We just can make what we can. So all this stuff right here is already ingredients in booklets. Mind you, it takes us 20 minutes to develop the technology that we designed for the product we have here and the product we have there. It took 20 minutes to make it. Do you know where my technology comes from and who blesses me to be able to have it? My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ blesses me to have that technology. From the first day that I was able to bless to make the digital and crystal screen paint, the first time he talked to me and told me, hey, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to put together, I've been hearing that same voice ever since. I got the product, what is it? I got I can think of it, the Black Series in my sleep. Woke up. When you start talking about the Lord, the devil leaves. The devil does not like to stick around when you're talking about the Lord. That's why I talk about him, because the devil can't stand it. He can't stand it when you're praising the Lord. He can't stand it. He hates it. But, hey, it's not my problem at the end of the day. That's right. I remember I heard this. What was the story about that? About those militants that walked into a church. They made a statement about how they were going to kill everybody in the church. And people just started running out of the church, but the other people stayed behind. And they sat down, took off their gear, their armor, and started praying. And the preacher walked over to him and said, well, what was that all about? And he said, we just want to make sure we got rid of all the fakes. We want the real believers here, because the real believer at the end of the day don't fear it at the end of the day. He knows this guy got his back. He's going to stand there regardless. It could be 10,000 all around him. He's going to stand right there on this spot because, God got his back. He is not going to flee. He's not going to run away. So they wanted to get rid of the fakes, because when they went there to pray and they were repenting to give their life to Jesus, they wanted to be around the real Christians, not the fakes. Heard that in the story. Never forgot that. Yeah, taco, legendary taco. Yeah. All right, so let's get back over here on our page over here. Taco, how are we gonna hook up your page? We gotta hook up something pretty cool for your page for legendary taco. All right. I thought it was an editing mode in this one. Am I in editing mode? Here we go. Editing mode. Here we go. This is where it's supposed to be at. Let me see. All right, to put up the accounts where I actually ordered from on eBay, I'm gonna have to go through my account and find those merchants, because these are the merchants I've all done business with to buy all my projectors, and every last one of them done good by me. So I'll be posting those in here also. All right, I want to see what's this right here in? This looks a little different. Let me see. Oh, that's why it doesn't look the same as the other one. This is the wrong font. This will be the font for the. Oh no. No, manatees is the other one for the other one. I thought this one in, because this doesn't look like the same one for that one. Let me see. Oh yeah, no. It's actually the right one. Oh, because it's not in bold. That's why that one's in bold. This is the same thing. Okay. Did this link go through correctly? Let me see. Because I don't see it yanking up on this side. Let me see. Let me just copy this whole section here. And then I need to bring you over here. And where is the link? Oh, here it is. Put the copy for this one. And this right here. And let's drop in the link for this one. Let's see, website. Oh, it is popping up. Okay. Gotta make sure that was activated. So that link is actually running. So we can't be in the room when he's talking about Jesus. He drives us crazy. That's a shame. That really is a shame. What the heck is this all going to? Okay, this is the shopping cart. That's the mini shopping cart. Oh, you can't. All right, no problem. We can't touch that. Oh, but we can touch this right here. Let me see something. Oh, wait. This is the one with the heavy page. So let me see. I wonder if we could. Now, does that show up on the? It shows up in the header. The header shows up everywhere, so we can't basically tamper with that because the headers show up over there. Nice. Do we have any video players down here? Oh, we do have video players. Okay, then no, these will have to be changed too. I'm gonna have to do the whole page. Let me see. We have, what's our text in here? That's good. Let's drop our anime in here. We're gonna put in, what was the other one? Come up here. What is this? Oh, this is the bounce. Yeah, that's the bounce. Okay, that's the bounce. All right, the bounce at 2.2. The bounce at 2.2. So, let's get the bounce. Bring it in at. Is that the delay speed? No. It's 2.2. Yeah, because it's 2.1. You're going the wrong way. No, going the right way. No, going the wrong way. 2.2. And we had it right there. Nope. There we go. 2.2. That's perfect. All right, that one's done. Can we? Oh, we can animate the video. Oh, I forgot. We can animate. What am I talking about? We can do these. We can do it on the last ones. All right, let's change these out. Put the balance in that one. No, because this would have to come up heavy. Yeah, that one have to come up heavy. It would definitely come heavy. So we'd have to change this one out first. We have to put this in bold, make it bigger. And let me see, get out of the way. We have to, I don't want to expand that. Expand it, can we get it? Expand. No, no. Go bigger. There we go. And then we'll put it in. We'll put not the bounce. You see. Other way around. Puff in, puff in. Bam, puff in. Alright, and then we change the puffin over to 0.65. 0.65. What the freak is he talking about? 0.65? That makes no sense. Alright, that's 0.65. Then we can change these to the earthquake effect. Change these units over. What was supposed to go? Tutorial videos. Okay. I'm going to do 2 tutorial videos. We'll do one on navigating projector central. If you don't know that one right there. Let me see. We need to do the, no, other way around. The bounce. There we go. Okay, that's the bounce. We got the bounce. The bounce comes in 2.2. 2.2. 2.2. 2.2. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, that's done. The second one. Now, this area right here, that is what allows you to be able to change everything from there. And this is your menu that's going to tell you what you can do with the different effects. So we're going to choose this one right here, which would be the bounce. Let me bring this up a little bit on here so you guys got a better idea to see what we're doing in here. All right, so what we're going to do is this is going to be the bounce. Then we come over here to customize. And then you go over here, duration. And you have to bring it up to what we have over here. We're going to do it our way. You have to make sure it's 2.2. So I had to come here and move things around and figure out which was which actually made the effect. So what we're doing is an effect where the title comes down hard and everything else bounces afterwards, like an aftershock effect. So that's what we're doing for this right here. All right, and we got another one here. Okay, and we this one. Ooh, I wonder if we can do that. That would be freaking cool. We gotta experiment with that. I need an experiment page. Design me an experiment page. I can just come here and toy around with this stuff. Let's see. Okay, we want to go to the bounce. We want the bounce. And we want to drop it in at 2.2. 2.2. Let's do it. Hold on. All right, let's change this one over here. Bring it to the bounce. Man, I'm so happy. God is so amazing. And some people are mad and upset because everything is taken off for us and things are going well. And they would rather just see Mr. Bird's business go up in flames and Mr. Bird being thrown out in the street. That would bring them much pleasure, much happiness. But I tell you, I serve God, so that's not going to happen. But be careful about wishing evil things on a Christian, because the very same thing that you wish on him can easily happen to you. I never forget, I found this pamphlet. I mentioned this a few times. I found this pamphlet on the ground, and I was reading it on my way to school. And it was about this girl who was a Christian, and this girl couldn't stand her. She hated her so much in school. Couldn't stand her. The girl couldn't stand it was in the black magic. She was in the witchcraft. So one night she decided she was going to send this demon to this girl's home to torment her, to kill her. And when that demon went there and saw all those angels surrounded around that girl, He was upset. Came back to the other girl, screaming, torn apart, ripped up, bleeding and everything. To my, I didn't even make, I barely made it out of my life. You never told me she was a Christian. You sent me to die. So you sent me to basically go in and take down a Christian that is protected by the Lord. You almost killed me. And you know what he did? In that rage and fit and anger and all that, he turned around and he did it to that woman. He tormented her and killed her. Never told me she was a Christian. He's going there thinking he's going to do something at the end of the day, and Michael and his angels are sitting right there waiting for him. And that's what you do. When you go around and you think of evil things, Satan is the prince of the air. All evil things that you think of, evil things, he basically can, when you say something evil out of your mouth, even myself, I gotta watch myself when I get upset, because I know it's the devil coming through my mouth. It says the tongue is a very interesting thing. Did you know that? The tongue is the one thing. Actually, the tongue is untamed. You can bless a man and curse a man. The same tongue. All the animals, all the beasts of the field, fish of the air, birds of the air, all have a tamed tongue. Man does not have a tamed tongue. So you can bless someone with the same tongue and curse them at the same time. So you have to be careful about doing that kind of stuff. I learned firsthand. If I got a customer, I had a couple customers that were Christians. A few of them we got into a little bit of a heated argument. Then we had to remember at the end of the day, what are we arguing about at the end of the day? We're both Christians at the end of the day. We both serve God at the end of the day. Let's work through this and let's get this resolved. And which we did. We became very good friends. But we had to remember that. We had to stop for a minute and say, hey, we're Christian men at the end of the day. What the freak are we doing arguing with each other? You know what I mean? That's what the devil wants at the end of the day. You don't give the devil that opportunity. And then we were able to work things out and talk among each other and get it worked out. That's what we did. Because at the end of the day, he's going to give his complaint to God. I'm going to give my complaint to God. And God is going to figure out which one, basically, at the end of the day, is more just than the other. And that's what's going to happen. And he's going to basically talk it and work it out. That's what we did. But for you, those who wish evil on other people, well, guess what? You basically invite things into your home when you do that nonsense at the end of the day. You think God is going to protect you when you're trying to curse and damn a Christian at the end of the day? It's not going to work too well for you. It's going to backfire. It's going to come with a whole lot of bad things. And I can tell you from firsthand, from a person who actually did exactly that, I definitely threatened to kill a Christian. And it came back extremely bad. I mean, really, really bad. I'm surprised I'm actually still here, sitting here having this conversation with you. That shows you how much mercy God has at the end of the day. He'll put you through it and make you learn. And hopefully he blesses you where you don't let the devil touch you too much at the end of the day. Because that's what's coming for you. Let me see. All right, we got the balance on these. I think we got these all. Let's do the pre on this one right here. Let's save this one at the end of the day. Let's hit this right here. Boom. There we go. Man, I'm so happy about that. It took for a while to go shift back and forth. I was so tired that day. So tired. The Lord blessed me to get through it, get it done. Man, we get that bounce effect. I like that. All right. We have to get the whole board to do the whole thing. Oh, I forgot. We got to come out of this for a minute. We can do everything on here with this. What does that look like on a balance? We need 2 point. Somebody's flying over with a crop duster. The preview on that one. Oh, it bounces from the side. That's freaking cool. I didn't know they did that way. That's pretty cool. I forgot we have on here. We need to come out of that. We need to get this little area right here done. Oh, this little area right there done. And that paperwork is still sitting on my table. I still haven't filled it out yet. Yep. Is that part of me don't want to do it. They really don't want to do it. For those of you mad at, you got people I said are sad at the end of the day, and I'll tell you why. You got people that will be upset with me because I won't follow through on it, and maybe I'm hesitating about doing it because I don't want to see this man go through this hell. I really don't. Hell's not a curse word, by the way. Depends on how you use it. I don't want to see him go through this at the end of the day. So that's why I think I've been basically just ignoring the paperwork sitting on the table. Because it's going to be bad. I mean, it's going to be really, really bad. And I got to think to myself, like, I'm not really going to put this man through this mess. Even though he does deserve it on so many levels. He does so much evil at the end of the day. He really does. But that is some really bad stuff. Some really bad, bad stuff. He deserves it. He does. He honestly does. He definitely does deserve it. And he wouldn't even be, if I decided to basically move to that next state and just say, you know what, I'm going to let this one go. I guarantee you that he will not be thankful about it. He'll get on there and rant and carry on and do the same dumb stuff he's been doing, and he just don't learn at the end of the day. You do know that if a Christian, and you do wrong to a Christian, and a Christian decides, even though he has the power to take care of it, even though he has the power to execute that judgment, if that Christian turns to the side and decides, I'm not doing this, God will take over and God will finish. And you do not want the judgment that will come from him. Because you're not going to continue to do what you want to do. At the end of the day, it's not going to happen. So whether it be me or from God, one or the other. But me, on the other hand, I tried to give people the benefit of the doubt because I was in a situation in my life where if it wasn't for the people who took the time to care about me and do what they had to do, I wouldn't be here right now. So I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Really do. And some people just can't seem to they look at it as a sign of weakness. Like, oh, he's afraid to. Hey, don't push buttons, man. At the end of the day, don't do that. I warn people, don't push buttons. And that's why that paperwork is sitting on my table right now that I can easily go and file. I can easily, my lawyers are requesting. And I'm just basically I'm just thinking about it. But you get people that are on both sides of the fence. They get upset because they want to see horrible things happen to him. And they want him to do horrible things to me. And those are the mediators in between it, just back and forth causing trouble, what they need to do. And like I said, he is a troublemaker. He's quite a troublemaker. He does basically talk a whole lot. And anybody else in my shoes having the ability to pull a trigger like that would have pulled that trigger a long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago. All I have to do is basically acknowledge, and the other half of that trend goes off. But just been doing other things right now. I think my sister was like, you need to execute that as fast as possible. I'm like, let's Jack does. I could see if he was basically going to get something like a little bit of time, maybe 6 months to a year, maybe some probation, but good gracious, that's pretty bad. It's really bad. And I did 6 years, and I could not imagine doing that much time at the end of the day. So I couldn't really imagine that. That one thing does change your life a bit, it does. It will change it. But to give somebody an opportunity to go in a different direction, I wish I would have took that opportunity when it came to me. But I didn't take it. I took my road instead because I thought it was better. And I paid for it. Worst feeling in the world when you're sitting someplace and you have no control over your own fate. That a person sitting there on top of Like the judge and everybody else is sitting there deciding the outcome of your very life. That's the worst feeling in the world. You have no say, nothing. Your fate is at the hand of other people because you have lost that right. That's when the reality kicks in. That the entire time you was out there running the streets doing what you wanted to do, thinking you big and bad, and at the end of the day you run things. You find out in the real world you don't run jack. Because that's fast your fate can be decided. And I was lucky and I should say blessed, not lucky, blessed that it didn't turn out the way it could have. Because if it did, right now I'd still be in prison and I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you making a website. I'm not going to tell you what I went in for. I'm not going to talk about it. It's nobody's business. But it was stupid. And no, I didn't murder anybody. Couldn't live with that at the end of the day. But it was real stupid. And this is why when I see younger people doing dumb stuff, I advise them, look, things change. You get in there, it's a whole different world. You don't want to basically be happy where you're at. You can go outside, you can walk to the corner, you can go to the bathroom when you want to go to the bathroom, you eat whatever freak you want to eat in the day, you know, all that good stuff, you know, you take all that for granted. Just sitting in a grassy field and just smelling the grass is a privilege. All that's a privilege. At the end of the day, everything you got is a privilege. And you lose it, and it's gone. You understand the value of freedom. All right, this one's done right here. This one right here. All right, that'll be good. It ain't all that bad. Once you learn the system, you get used to it after a while. It becomes an everyday thing after you learn the system. When you first go in, you're going through shock. That's what it feels like. Reality doesn't exist. It's everything just you're going into shock. I feel like you're going into shock. Especially if your first time going through. All right, that looks pretty good right there. But that's where I became a Christian, and that's where I kept my promise to the Lord. I told him the first Sunday that I was released, coming up, the first Sunday, or the first weekend, the first Sunday coming up, I was getting baptized, and I got baptized. Kept my word, and became a Christian. That's how I became a Christian. I'm going through that. You know the ordeal is bad when you're sitting in court and you're trying to figure out how to get out of the situation. You can run for it, but that's not going to work. You already know that's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. And the way out is death. That's another alternative. My mother came in and talked to me, and she couldn't talk to me when I first was going through. And I went to see the judge the first time. She couldn't speak to me or talk to me, but I saw her in the hallway, and they said, and they were telling me what they were going to give me, what I could get out of that process, what could happen. My first reaction was to fight the bailiff and get him to kill me, because I wasn't going in for that long. They just wanted definitely have to shoot me. So I was going to go for the judge. And that's what went through my head. The devil told me to do. You're not getting out of this situation? Oh, heck no. You already knew he had me. I was out there cutting up and carrying on and doing his work to begin with, and he sat there and let me hang for it. I got up there thinking that, the devil got my back, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? It was all about that nonsense. And then, he let me hang. And he was up there sitting there talking about, well, you know what you got to do? You ain't no way out of this situation. You gotta die. You have to kill yourself. You can't survive that many years in jail. You're not getting out of this. All the evidence is there. You gotta do what you gotta do. Go for the judge, man. Have him kill you. And I thought about it. I was just about to, and then that's when my mom came in. sat right next to me. Told me it's gonna be okay. Did my time. I learned a lot about Jesus. I became a faithful Christian. Then I got out and got baptized on the first Sunday. And a Christian ever since. My mom came in and said, well, the Lord told her that I wasn't going to be prosecuted. And I was going to walk away out of it. And sure enough, they brought in one of their top DAs. And all the evidence was there. Everything was there. They had one of their top DAs and came in. And they tried to certify me every time I came in. They tried to certify me 3 or 4 times. Didn't go. So after I saw that, my Lord had protected me. I didn't come there all high and mighty like I can't be touched. No, I was very thankful. I was very humble that God was protecting me like that. And sure enough, when the day came, he said, Mr. Bird, pack your stuff. You're going home. Did 6 years and walked. Went home. That transition was a little hard to get through. It wasn't basically, they moved me out of the neighborhood. At the time I was there home, I kept having nightmares that I was locked up. But then when I would wake up, I'd be home. It's the opposite when you're in there, that you have dreams that you're home, but you wake up and you're locked up. It's kind of jacked up. And when you do wake up, you're like, oh shit, this is a freaking dream. You don't really know if you're actually home or not. You think it's all fake. I kept walking to my mother's room and asked her, like, is this real? Is this real? And she could tell me it's real, baby, you're home. So, yep, I had to go through some stuff. Because what Mr. Bird was, many years when I was younger, was a really, very disturbed individual. I wasn't afraid to kill people. Thank God that opportunity never rose. The people I was hanging with, that never happened. Thank God, I'm so happy. And now, getting out, becoming a whole new different person, giving my life to God. That's the only person I want to be. If this nonsense that happened today, this mess, in my 20s, when that time when all that crazy was going on, I'd been on an airline. I've been on a plane with a bunch of my friends. I'd been into it. There would have been the first thing something would have popped up. I'd have been over there. They'd been taken care of. I don't care who was in front of the door or what. It had been taken care of. That's how it was in my younger years. Now today, I just look at it, man. I put it in God's hands and I go about my business. And that's what I do. I come out here and defend my company, what I'm supposed to do. And I do it in a mature manner, as I'm supposed to do, exposing people for how they are and what they are. And that's it. I'm not that person anymore. I never ever want to be that person anymore. I'm glad that person is dead and gone. Nobody's going to get in the way of my salvation with Christ. Nobody. Now, what I'm saying, people could easily use this against me. Oh, he was this, he was that. I don't care at the end of the day. I couldn't care less what man thinks at the end of the day. What I care about is what God thinks at the end of the day. And you naysayers can use this too. Oh, he was locked up, he was this, he was that, he's a criminal. Big deal. Big deal. Did my time, got out, and served the Lord, and got my life together, and got myself back on my feet, and that's what I did. But if you only get the joy out of basically trying to torment somebody because of their past, then, hey, like I said, you gotta deal with God at the end of the day for that. That stuff don't bother me, none. As long as I basically repent, washed all those dirty sins off me, and went out there and tried to do right by God. At the end of the day, I couldn't care less what the world thinks of me at the end of the day. All I think about is how God thinks of me. It will affect my business? No, because my business is run by Jesus Christ. It's run by my Lord and Savior. All my blessings come from Him. This is why I have this advanced technology. This is why I was blessed to have everything I have in life, because of Him. So, God is going to bless you with something. He's also going to bless you with a way to do what it needs to do. What you say and what you say about me at the end of the day doesn't hurt me at all one bit. All my blessings come from God. They don't come from man. Let me see. We got the demo fusion. I'm probably going to go and do the search engine optimizer. I'm hoping we got everything updated on here because, man, that's some crazy work. All right, let me see what we're going to be popping on this one. Media player. Oh, we got it going on pages to dig that one up. Guess we'll start with the front page, right? That's where it should come up. Right there, settings. Basic search engine optimizer. There's the wizard right there. Yep. Good. I tell you, when people ask me at the end of the day, what is the what's the one thing I regret about life? Is basically not knowing Jesus faster. That's what I regret. That's my biggest regret. My life has been so much better since I've been with Christ. It's been so much better. I mean, I have to go through Christian boot camp, and all Christians have to go through that. You have to go through trials and tribulations. This is what builds and makes you stronger to deal with the devil. When I first came out and become a Christian, the devil came at me with everything he could possibly think of. He still does come at me with everything I can think of. But at least I'm a lot stronger to weather the storm because God had to put me through trials and tribulations to get through it all. Sometimes you have to go through the storm in order to get through all the beauty of His blessings. You have to go through it. So, let me see. I'm going to start a questionnaire. And get you on Google. Let me start this right here. So you have to go through all of that in Christian boot camp. I tell Christians when they're first starting up, when they're young, be careful. The devil's sitting right outside the church waiting for you. You gotta be strong. All right, this is the new name. Okay, search engine optimizer. What is your business or brand name? Okay. What's your business or brand name? And put down Home Thief. You gotta be strong because he will come for you. He'll definitely come for you. Okay, Home Theater. Oh, can we put we can put them in there? Oh, good, cool. Meow. Meow. Projector. No, actually projector screens. Home theater projection screen. That should be good. Okay, I see. Example, garden, home and garden. Okay. All right. Series edition. I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna vlog in a while. All right, is this good? Is this good? Where do you serve your customers? Let's see. We can't put both in there, can we? Can we do both? All right, now we'll do online because we're definitely going to be doing offline soon. Oh, nationwide. All right. Okay. Service customer physical address within location area. I serve custom nationwide. Here we go, nationwide. Okay, which keywords do you want? Okay, keywords. Put that in there. Okay, 3 words and separate between each one, a separation in each one. All right, cool. All right, so it's on projection screen, projection, or projector screen would be better. That's more projector screens. And cinema. Right here. Okay, home theater projection screens. Cinema. All right. Let's see. So basically, you get these. This is what the optimizer wizard looks like. So basically, the closer you get to completing, I got 36. Good gracious, that's good. There's certain keywords that you put in that will always come up on Google all the time. Someone's typing it in all the time. So the closer you come to it, your numbers basically show you, I got 36 out of 40, and at the top I got 4 out of 7. So they may have you go in and change stuff around, like, shorten it. Literally, I had a name one time, it was too long, and they went and said, it's too long, you gotta break it down, and they're never gonna find it. That was the digital and crystal screen paint, was too freaking long. But I fixed that problem. I just went in and basically submitted the domain name to a bunch of search engines and fill out applications for every one, and then I was able to pull up anywhere I wanted to, which I'm gonna do with this one too. I did it with the Crystal H also. So let me see. Step 2, what are we looking here in step 2 right here? Keywords, but keywords are good. Okay, on page, that's 4 out of 7. I mean, that's not bad at all. Searching now on the page right there. Let me see, open. All right, let's see. Hit every last one of these except for one, which is add an alternate text to your image. And see right there, you gotta add text literally to the images. You gotta explain what they are. Okay, add a short text to the images. Go to page editor. Man, you know how many pictures I got on my freaking site? Good gracious, man. I got almost close to about, see, almost 300 maybe pictures in there. So I had to go in there. Even the pictures have to come up. So let me see. Let's get the cracking, Jackson. Let's get it done. All right, here, Black Series right there. We got pictures popping up. Let me see, we gotta go. Hey, Taco Kitty, living in the city, with Taco Kitty. What you doing, Taco Kitty? Living in the city? All right, so we gotta change these out because right now the search isn't optimized. This is pointing us to basically go in here and change the pictures out here. So you can't have those in there. So which ones were these? Gee whiz, I don't remember. I gotta come back in, I already forgot what these are. Don't discard, don't save. Okay, that's what I figured these are. This is Black Series Edition, okay? So I gotta come back in here. I gotta change these over to the Black Series Edition. Oh man, this is gonna be some work. So this is the only thing I'm missing. I literally nailed every last one of them. I just didn't get the pictures, which I knew it was gonna pop up. So this is a B, E, and being like rejection. I remember what the abbreviation for that was on the day. I write it down 100 times. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's V dash V 1, 2, 3. That's 48 in Roman numbers. Black Series. Black. I'm gonna have you write the description too. Mother George, I know how to do the description too. All right, Black Series, S-C-R-I-E-S, Black Series Edition, I-T-I-O-N, Edition, Black Series Edition. Black Series Edition. Okay, we'll leave it right there. I'll put down, let's see. Picture that one right there, good enough. Come on, work. Limited edition. Wait, no. Is that the limited edition? I messed up somewhere up here. I know I did. Black Series. No, give me that one. Black Series. Edition of Black Series. Limited edition. So limited. God is so good. God is so good. He's so good to me. All right, we got a limited edition black. That's probably let me put all that in. That's a long freaking name for that screen paint. All right, there we go. Advanced ambient light projection. Wrote that with in all caps. Let's go back and get that one again. AD. Oh man, look at George. Come on, be next. ADD advanced ambient light projection. OLED like. OLED like. This I'm going to be able to put in over and over again. For a minute, let me get it. Can I get that in there? Okay, can I just copy and paste this whole? Really, Mother George's ghost. Can I go to the front and do the copy and paste? I'm not typing it in over and over again. It's just how to work. There we go. Can we copy and paste that whole section? There we go. Thank you. The copy right there. All right, that's the first one. Good. I'll put that one in later because I'm not gonna copy. I'll copy and paste it later on. All right, good. Copy these in here. Get my job easier. So good. All right. I can't wait until I get a chance to start working with the churches. That's something I always wanted to do, work more with the churches, because I see how the church screens are, the white screens they have in there. And the sad thing about it is people I talk to in these churches, a lot of these companies will sell them these white screens and lie to them and tell them that these white screens are basically going to pull up these amazing levels that they're not going to be able to see, and then advise them to go out and spend the money for a very expensive projector because the church has it. You know, sometimes they feel they always have it, and they got to go into their budgets and get that out at the end of the day. You know, and then they end up getting it, and then find out it doesn't work. The image is washed out and not picking up. So that's why we're blessed to get that opportunity. When you go to my intro page, you see that church where I had the blessed to get opportunity to show them that the product could work and all those stadium lights. I wonder how much heat that accumulates. It's got to be a lot like that. So I like working with the churches. It's a shame because they take advantage of them and they give them a product that's not going to be able to work in that environment. They want to keep their lights on. That's the reason why they paid the money to have those stadium lights put in. And keep the church nice and bright. missed that part of that post. Here we go. Man, I remember when I was, my grandmother, she was still alive. She lived on a farm, like literally farm. I'm talking about no, next couple of houses were miles and miles away. And when she was there, they didn't even have phones. Something happened, you kind of took care of it yourself. Like somebody had an accident or something happened, you know, hospital was too far away and stuff like that. We used to go visit her from time. Every summer we go down there for the whole summer to go visit her. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's an experience like no other. I was a person who liked to collect bugs. And I just like the fact there were just so many different kinds of bugs at my disposal. It was just so freaking cool. And on top of that was all different areas to explore and stuff like that. So I remember past the cornfield, you could just hear gunshots going off like all day, hunting season. And I was always told never go past the cornfield. Actually, I was told not to go in the cornfield too. Scarecrow was kind of creepy, but yeah, I was told never go in the cornfield. Because there were fear that I would go out in those woods and get shot. Under that hunting season. But still, yeah, that's all I would hear. Nothing but shooting. It's a beautiful place, man. Look up and see the stars and everything. The country that's just gorgeous. Didn't have allergies then, which is kind of curious. I had allergies as I got older. How did I get allergies living in the city? When I was out in the country, I never had that problem. Whereas my sister had those problems. I didn't have allergy problems. And they never went to the supermarket once on a blue moon. I think they only went to the supermarket when we came up, when our grandkids came up. That's the only time that she went to the supermarket to get sugary sweet cereal and ice cream and chips and stuff like that for us. But they didn't go to the supermarket. They grew all their own food, and our grandfather was a experienced hunter and fisher, so they got their own food. They wanted something to eat. They went out and they hunted down and they ate it and cooked it and ate it. But never really went to the supermarket for anything. Obviously no odds and ends, just big spider, but everything else they grew or hunted themselves. Didn't even have a TV. So, Saturday morning. Anyway, you really think about it. If you grew up in that era anyway, you didn't watch much TV anyway. You were too busy out in the street running with the other kids. Like you came in the house for Saturday morning cartoons and cartoons after school, but most of the time you were just out in the street running around with the other kids. And you had bikes and groups of kids and bikes riding all over the place. That's what I love about E.T. E.T. is the kids riding all over the place. That was us growing up. Pack of kids running around on BMX bikes and Huffies and all kinds of stuff up and down the street, having fun and building tree houses. And I remember the football games in the snow and playing basketball and all that other crazy stuff. Kids got out and basically had fun. Now kids today stuck on computers and machines all day long. And this is why kids are obese, because of the fact they eat and all these machines don't run out, get no exercise. Man. All those days, man, all different games we had, hide and go seek, last man standing, girls were out double touching and jump roping and all that stuff, braiding each other's hair and all that crazy stuff. It was just a good time to be a kid. Kids were a lot more tougher too. On top of that, if they had seen the way the monkey bars and the sliding boards and the stuff we had when we was coming up, man, they wouldn't have survived that nonsense, man. A metal sliding board. You ever slide down a metal sliding board in the middle of the summertime, 12 o'clock in the afternoon? Get your skin burned off you. But it was just, that was the thing. That was it. You just knew not to slide slide at a certain time of the day, or you just might not come home with no skin. Monkey bars that were 8 feet tall and fall off these things into gravel and dirt. Yeah, it was amazing being a kid back then. Remember, we used to have a hill called Devil's Hill in Delaware. It was a steep freaking hill. And it was just all kinds of stories of kids getting jacked up on this hill. And kids would attempt to go down the Devil's Hill. Oh man, that's some good times. Yep. Devil's Hill. Everybody attempted to do Devil's Hill. You would get jacked. If you made it through Devil's Hill, you was the legend of the block. That's what you were, the legend of the block. Yeah, that's when Halloween was fun. The kids basically had those, I talk about those plastic costumes with the thin plastic mask, and you had the rubber band stapled to one end to the next. And the peripheral vision with all kinds of jacked up because you could barely see from side to side. Sometimes it was cut into your eyes, but it was the best costume in the entire world. And even the outfit you would wear, I mean, it was flimsy, it would tear from time to time, but it was the best thing, man. You were that person when you put on that costume. I remember when I was going to school, elementary school, we would have, everybody would dress up before they would get ready to set up for the whole Halloween march parade. Everybody would get together and they'd march around the schoolyard in their Halloween costume. And then you come back, the classroom would be set up with all the Halloween treats and stuff, and you would just sit there and eat gorge on cookies and cakes and all kinds of stuff. And you still had to go trick-or-treating. I mean, it's fantastic. Walking down the street, you see other kids coming at you, and they're all working different outfits, and someone had the same as you, and you'd be hanging around with them. Oh, it was fun. Definitely was fun. You got the full-size Snickers. The full-size Snickers. Candy was much better back then. It tastes better back then. When we got home, my mother always had apple cider and home-baked cookies and pies and stuff like that. My mother was a nurse, so, we weren't allowed to eat it in the candy. We had to take it. She would take it down to her job to get it x-rayed and bring it back. Now, that night, the rule was we could eat as much candy as we want. But after the next day, you get one piece after that little piece here and there. So I tried to eat the whole bag if I could, but I couldn't do it. I'd pass out. We'd watch The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and, all that stuff. We used to watch all that right on CBS, and, it was a fantastic way to grow up. And nowadays, you can't send kids out because you're always some shacked up nut job come to the door and try to snatch your poor kids because people at the end of the day ain't got no freaking common sense. Can't have Halloween get-togethers anymore. It's better to just have the Halloween parties now. One thing you had to worry about back then, remember once in a blue moon, you got an apple with something jacked up in it. Once in a blue moon. That was rare. Most you had to worry about was an older kid snatching your candy. But if you had a couple of bigger brothers, it never really happened because they would get the crap kicked out of them the next day. And unfortunately, I came from a family of 10, and I came with 4 big older brothers, or actually, sorry, 2 big older brothers that were known in the neighborhood. And they basically were known for beating the crap out of people. And that's what happened. One time, a guy came around the corner and snatched my bag, and I knew he was. He's one of the Stanford boys across the street. Sure enough, my brother got off his motorcycle, walked right over there, dragged him, and beat the crap out of him. Took him, Doug, and took $20 out of his wallet. Gave me the $20. Never forget that too. My brother, buddy was at Hell's Angels. He used to be at Hell's Angels. And he used to come to the house with A Harley Davidson chopper, man, covered in freaking metal, spurs on his boots. Man, he's a cool dude, man. I'll never forget that day when I came and told him Gary Stanford took my candy. Got right off that bike, knocked on that man's door, dragged him right out of his house and beat the crap out of him. Took $20 out of his pocket. Here you go. Never had any problems. You know? I was into that nonsense. And he knew who I was. I lived right across the street from the Stanfords. Like, for goodness sakes, you see me like freaking every day with snatch a kid's bag of candy at the end of the day? Come on. He was a teenager too on top of that. Nobody could beat the crap out of him. I do that nonsense no more. No, his dad did not come outside and no reason to chat. And he had an army at his front door. He didn't mess with that boy at the end of the day. He was connected to all them other bikers. We had a couple biker groups. I didn't think about that. We had a couple biker groups in our neighborhood. But they were quiet. They weren't rowdy. There was another group on the other side too. I forgot about them. They used to come up. About 13, 14 bikes would be up there. Gorgeous, beautiful bikes, man. The bikes are always gorgeous, man. Beautiful bikes. And they all be lined up. And they weren't rowdy, no fights, nothing like that. They were very quiet. And they drive off and they go on. They're very respectful, very nice people. You know where people got that intention from anyway, that bikers are supposed to be rowdy. People are just like everybody else at the end of the day, you know. You get the same thing in any group you go to. You can have a certain, Boy Scouts. You can have people at the end of the day in Boy Scouts, and some that are coming in and some are be downright freaking evil. Some of them really didn't deserve to get that knife. There was the Boy Scouts. It was Boy Scouts. You got the knife. That's what it was. It wasn't Boys Club. No, it was Boy Scouts. I'm getting mixed up. Okay, we're this, we're this, we're this, we're this, we're that. Okay. Yeah. No, man, what you do? You're not done. You gotta finish putting the whole caption. This is the part I was building the website. I just don't like the most. So I'm going to put this caption in on every single one of these. I wonder what happened to all those people. I'm curious. What happened to all those people? What became of them? Doing a search engine optimizer. Do. Putting in tons of captions for tons and tons of pictures. Yep. That's really what you gotta do. No, I gotta do this for the other side too. I gotta put these in the same way. More pages you do, the more pages you put in, the more this caption you gotta put in. I don't do one page a day. No, I'll do 2 pages a day. No, I mean, I'll probably do it and I'll come back in and finish it off, but I know myself. Tell you one thing, we're brothers, twin brothers. That's what they do. That's definitely what they do. Brothers had some weird sense of humor, man. I'll tell you at the end of the day. So my mother was in the hospital, pregnant with my baby sister. My brothers decided to get a hold of the food coloring and change the color of breakfast. So usually I get sugary cereal. I would always get sugary cereal, but this time, depends on who was on board. If it was my other sister, she was a bit of a health nut. We would get eggs, bacon, oatmeal, and stuff like that, because she felt that was a healthy way to go. But if it was my other sister, I'd have got a bowl for a sugary cereal. Definitely, I liked it when she was there because of the sugar. But I would always get, most of the time we would get the other one. The one like the healthy foods. They granola and freaking wheat bran and Wheaties. Ugh. But anyway, if it wasn't a prize in the box, I wasn't touching it. But anyway, yeah, so basically that was the one that was actually that day that was there. And I came downstairs because these jokers got a hold of the food coloring and decided to do something weird. And I came downstairs to, you ever seen green oatmeal? Do you have any idea how nasty green oatmeal looks? That's disgusting. I came home to green oatmeal's purple pancakes and black orange juice. And that was a great day to start the day off this morning. And didn't want to eat it, but you know how brothers are. They will force you to eat stuff that you don't want to eat. And then they're like, oh, come to take a couple of spoons. Can't eat it. Eat it. Disgusting. Never forgot that as long as I live. To the day, sometimes we sitting around in the family kitchen. Remember the freaking green oatmeal you sitting in? It was nasty. Yeah. And then, oh man, the record album, the cover, Boston, which is actually one of my favorite bands, has that flying saucer. All right. My brother that was his band. I think that's where I got a lot of my music from. I listen to everything because I got people listen to classic. I listen to the Diana Ross and like Frank Sinatra, stuff like that. So I listen to just about everything as I was a middle child. But I remember Boston. I'll never forget the records. My brother had the records upstairs. I'll never forget this huge flying saucer sitting there, and he was telling me that they were going to come down and abduct me in my sleep and basically use me for alien autopsies. I used to check this out. I was terrified of that, man. I literally didn't sleep for like at least a couple of days because I was terrified I was going to be abducted out of my sleep by this freaking flying saucer record album. And it's funny because it becomes my favorite band to listen to. More Than a Feeling? Oh, which one is More Than a Feeling? That's what it is. Boston. All right, get this on here. Is this the 83 or these are the 50s? These are the 50s? I think these are the 50s. I ain't looking forward to it. Which one had the 83s? Oh, I think the other ones had the other page had the 83s on them. 83 pictures. Wait, this one's not, all right, we gotta go back. 44 we missed. We definitely missed 44. So we have to go back and hit 44. 44 we missed. We got this one? Yeah, 44 we missed. So what we're doing is we're putting a description in because the search engine optimizer, if we're gonna hit that peak mark, we have to do what it tells us to do. So it'll go over your website and say, okay, look, you need to change this. You need to change that, you need to fix this. If you have improper spelling, it's going to tell you need to fix this and fix that. That's what it does. It helps you fine tune your site. I need to go in here and I need to grab, we gotta go all the way to the front to grab this one. All right, I'm gonna grab this one right here, come all the way to the back of this, and we're gonna grab this right here. Let's see, oh, we got 44, right? 44, that's it. Not there, so that was the title in for 44. All right, did I miss anything? Because if it did, it's going to tell me. Because I can't get that green bar. I'm only missing one in this one. We got to do this per page. All right, that's good. More. Ugh, I'm not done. All right, that was 41 in that one. We're done. That's completed. The front page. Oh, forgot we did load all these pictures. Oh, we're doing this one. What do we got going on here? This was a Fusion. This is the gamer. What do we got in here? How many did we do? Oh, 47. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, let's change out the title on the first one. I like that game called, I know I'm late on a lot of stuff, but the game called Days Gone, that is really good. You don't like the survivors too much, because I don't like to scavenge for stuff at the end of the day. I'd rather just have tons of weapons at the end of the day, but I like it, I really do. And on top of that, the melee is pretty good, I like it. Let me see, ADB, ambient light rejection, fusion, can you get that right? Fusion, black, series, gamer, there we go. So that's done, and now I gotta take this, and I gotta submit this. I need some water. Oh, go back. Oh. That's gonna hurt. Ranger. I think we're just gonna knock out all the pictures on the front page. Get them done and get them finished. I'm gonna have me a hot cup of tea later on. Let's get these done. All right, we got the Black Series Gamer. Let's bring it all the way up. I love how I gotta, oh shoot, what did I just hit? Did you remove an image? I don't know if I did or not. Oh no, we didn't remove it, we're good. I like how lawyers, not my lawyers, and other lawyers I'm having some issues with, but I'm about to get that nonsense taken care of real quick. These jokers feel that they can get away with stuff at the end of the day. So I'm actually in the process of suing three attorneys, and one freaking real estate agency over some nonsense that they tried to basically hide evidence involving a lawsuit. So it kind of looks like both of them, excuse my French, have screwed each other over badly. Because pretty much the first attorney is telling me that the name that's popping up in the documents that were submitted to the court, which again is against the law. You can't submit false documents to a court. That's why you have fact checkers and all that stuff, because you can get into a lot of trouble. But anyway, there's a weird name popping up as a plaintiff. And the weird thing about it is that in my lease on that property, there is only my ex on there, but this other person is not on the lease. So they're saying that it's just a typo. Well, that's a heck of a freaking typo when two attorneys do the same typo, and the insurance company's attorney does the same typo also. But here's the funny part, the whole thing, and I cannot wait for this to go to court. The agency has no freaking memory or record of this person ever living at the property, ever. And even more crazy that the attorney for the agency basically put down and submitted to the court that the incident happened at 3744 North 46th Street. I live the opposite of that, actually one number down from there. So that address doesn't exist. And the insurance company, well, actually the insurance company, the real estate agency, we contacted them, has no record. I'm just curious where their head was at. Had no record of this address ever existing at all, period. But they do know the attorney that was representing them. So is that another? Did you know your attorney submitted false documents to the courts? And they're like, we weren't aware of that. I said, so what you're saying is this person never existed. So how is she popping up on all the paperwork as a plaintiff? We don't know anything about that. I mean, yes, someone's gonna lose a license. A few people are gonna lose a license at the end of the day. Can't submit documents to the court. So basically, you jerkers went in and submitted a fake person to my documents that doesn't even exist as a plaintiff, which means that somebody was representing, and you weren't representing that person because how could you? She doesn't exist. Y'all better get y'all story straight before we go to court. November the 2nd, they better get it straight. But if not, someone's getting sued, or a few people, actually 4 people are getting sued in the process, and they better be to back it up because it's not going to go well. Mind you, if you're a lawyer and you falsify information and submit this to the court, that's 3 years automatically in jail with millions of dollars of fines and paid restitution, or whatever they call it. But yep, jerkers done messed up. And yeah, so that's where it's coming down to. So I finally figured out where they were having the hearing at, because I didn't get any documents, nothing sent to my house. There were 2 hearings that I didn't know about. There was one in August, there was another one in October. Didn't know any of this information, so I had to take my docket number, go into the civil courts, type it in, and go into their database and figure out what the court dates were. And that's when I found everything out. That's why I tell people at the end of the day, don't let these jokers stick by with this nonsense. Yeah, if you have a funny feeling or suspicious and you got evidence, yeah, pin them to a wall. Don't let them get away with that nonsense. And these jokers thought they were going to cover this mess up and get away with this. No. You got the wrong person at the end of the day. Mr. Bird will get you. So sure enough, yeah, I got the dockets, paperwork, everything needed. Also got backup copies in other places just in case if I go missing. All that's done. Well, it's not going to happen anyway. Like I said, I'm protected by the Lord, so don't worry about that kind of stuff. People like, yeah, no, I'm protected by the Lord. They have freaking want me to do to me. And then you got to worry about the Lord, then that's what you got to worry about. That ain't all the way through. Most of the time, they think people are just, I hate to say it, I'm not saying all lawyers, but people who do this kind of stuff just figure that people are just too stupid to look into it, or too lazy, or not going to bother with it. They're going to brush it off. I wasn't raised that way. Which one are we going to, that's the bite? That's the bite right there, right? That's the bite? Yeah, that's the bite. That's the fusion. Right there. What's this one right here? That's the fusion. Fusion. No. Let's go to the title there. There we go, fusion. That's what they expect. Like, no one's going to really look into this. He's not going to take the time or put no effort into this. He's just going to give up and then, no, you got the wrong person, buddy. And they're to send me some certified mail to one of the lawyers sent me a certified mail to my front door talking about, it's just a typo. Well, that's a heck of a typo for someone who doesn't exist. So where did you get it from? Where did you get the typo from if the person doesn't exist? We're not going to do the whole get out of jail free card and sell out of court. We're going to do the whole, we're going to court, you're going to get 3 years for your stupidity, and you're going to lose your license, and you're going to pay me. That's what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure they'll make the pay it off and make it go away. It doesn't work that way. Because it means you're going to continue to practice the same dumb nonsense, and other people are going to become a victim to your actions. So it's up to me to make sure this does not happen again. Which means you need to lose your license. person was that making at the end of the day, take a little payoff under the table, and allow you to continue to do your dirt to hurt other people, to put them through the same crap that you put me through. I wasn't believed to do stuff that way. Do 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 do. And Taco, I thought he was in here a few minutes ago. He went out here and left. Taco Ranger, do 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 do. Go go Taco Ranger. Hey Taco, I'll make you a Taco Ranger. Get your little tiny Power Ranger suit. I want to get a Power Ranger suit for your size for Halloween. It'd be funny. Taco Ranger. I know how people jump the gun sometimes. I had taco pictures posted in the room. Somebody got offended. It was like, that's racist. First things first, let me explain something to you. My ex was Dominican. Second, majority of my friends are Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. And they're the ones who gave them the rest of the name. As a matter of fact, I was calling them Taco. And they were like, no. He's not real. Now, what you mean he's not real? Because he doesn't have names that are not long enough. They're the ones that added to his name. Taco Roberto Rodriguez. Bird. Taco. Oh, sorry, Taco Denario Roberto Rodriguez. So they added to his name. Like, no, you can't, he's not real. So what you mean he's not real? The name's not long enough. Taco Denario Roberto Rodriguez. I should put his whole name down in the application. I don't know why I didn't put his whole name in the application down. Yeah, that's gonna look real nice on your freaking, on your license. Taco Denario Roberto Rodriguez Bird. I think all the dances I've seen, I like the Mexican hat dance. I love that dance. Okay, we got this right here. We're gonna put in that's done. How many did we do? We did one for glass too, didn't we? How much did glass have? Let's see. I was gonna do one page a day. So a page a day. Extreme gaming, ambient, light projection, stream, paint. Taco Ranger, do 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 do. Copy. I don't know if I told you this was not going to be boring for some of y'all. It is definitely going to be boring. This is what I work when you're doing a search engine optimizer. Search engine optimizer. Come back, good acoustics. Do 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 do. My charge going down on the phone. I told you this is going to be boring. If you're not into this, this is going to be boring. Do 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 do. Imagine I sit here and do this over and over and over again. Lucky you. Do 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 do. So the book. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Breakfast. Yes, I'm happy. When you see the future that God has lined up for you, it's a joyful thing on how amazing God is. Should have jumped at the opportunity. My body was, my mind and body was all about that world. That's why I missed one right there. 18, I missed one. Yeah, I missed one at 18. Yeah, my mind was all about that world. And one thing I would like to go back, if I had the ability to travel through time, there were these, I think, couple Christians. I was up there playing hockey with a bunch of my friends. I wasn't even thinking about God at the time. 18, I remember I said 18. And I remember his boyfriend and girlfriend, Christian group came up to me. I was there playing hockey around my friends. And they were talking about, at the time, a 45 TV was considered to be big. The 45 inch was considered to be big at that particular time. I mean, the super tubes are 140 inches. But anyway, they came up there talking about how Jesus this and Jesus that. And I was around my friends and I was like, man, if you don't get that mic out of my face, I gotta go home, man. I got me a 45 inch TV in my house. Mine at the time, that was considered to be big. I don't need that nonsense. What can Jesus do for me? And as you made that statement, I would love to be to see where they're at now, so I can tell them like, hey, look, I took your advice. I've never been more happier. We couldn't care less about the TV at home. We had 34 and 18. 34 and 18 we missed. 34 and 18. 34 and 18. I love how people have the to think that the devil doesn't come out only at night. If you only knew. If you only knew. And I tell you that you haven't seen anything yet until you've actually seen one of them. You know, people are like, what you freaking mean by one of them? You know they were fallen angels, right? Yeah, they were fallen angels. And the devil tried to take over heaven. He was cast out of heaven. And all the followers who followed Lucifer went with him. Well, where do you think they went? They're still here on the earth, walking to and fro. And it even says in the Bible that from time to time, Satan does walk through heaven, only with God's permission. Only with God's permission. And the Lord would go, well, where are you going? He'll say, to and fro. So if you think that demons only come out at night, oh, no, you've got that mistaken. They are actually among you every single day. They can be at your job, they can be at your business, they can be sitting at you right at the bus stop. They are there. Just waiting. They're there. And now I know that because when you become a Christian, depending on, I have a sister of mine, she was like, I couldn't handle something like that. I said, well, God's never going to allow you to see something you can't handle. I've seen things. I've seen demons. And they all know your name. They know who you are. They know everything about you at the end of the day. Everything about you. They even know you by name. But I do know for a fact I've seen demons. I've seen them. They didn't do anything to me at the end of the day, but I've seen them. I never forget. Two of the weirdest things. I remember, this is way back. This is when web TV, if you remember web TV from back in the day, the TV internet thing. And I never forget, I was in a forum room and I was messing with this guy in there. I was ranking on him, messing with him, picking with him. And he said, well, you're lucky that the hour is not at hand, because if it was, I would morph and come see you. Now I'm laughing at this. I think this is a joke. Oh, yeah, what are you, a Power Ranger now? This, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. I'm taking it as a joke. You never know what is possessed by who and what is sitting behind what at the end of the day. When you carry on, you invite evil things to your home. So 2 days later, at about 3 o'clock in the morning at night, doing some gaming online, and my dogs are going off like crazy. Now, I was half and half a Christian and half of the streets, back and forth. And I remember my mom had prayed through the entire house. She had blessed and prayed through the whole house. So nothing could get into the house. After she left and I got the house. So then, which I should have took care of a little better. That's another story on its own. But anyway, so as I'm hearing the dogs carry on. And as I start to open up the window's not opening, like it's shut. Like I literally can't open the window. That's God keeping the window shut for me not to open it up for whatever's out there trying to get into the house. Doesn't come through the window and attack me. But I saw what it was. I saw a glimpse of it. And what it looked like somebody had an all-black Spider-Man suit on, but the way it was moving back and forth was in this weird motion. It was like touching the side of the house, like it was trying to see how to get into the house, but it couldn't get into the house because the house was blessed. I took my wet TV back to the store after that because I realized exactly what I did and what I triggered off. I mean, I know at the end of the day, I know something about Christianity, and I know about the other things that walk the earth. And I knew what that was outside, and I know what I invited when I was tempting it and messing with it and carrying on with it. When I should have just said, look, man, at the end of the day, man, actually, I should have went there to begin with. When they started talking all this crazy stuff, like, look, man, I'm protected by the Lord, and so and so and so, and it would have left because you can't attack, a Christian. But by making that statement, like, whatever you want to do, man, come on down, I ain't afraid of you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I invited something in. And thank God it didn't get into the house. Now, the other strange incident was one time I was in the house. What was the other one? The other one's 18. I was in the house, it was about 8 o'clock at night, and dog Tigger downstairs is going off barking again. So I'm thinking, okay, it's probably crackheads in the backyard, because I didn't have a fence back there at the time. They're probably back there. Let me go up there and scare them out. But what I did was Tigger was my prize fighter. He didn't fight the dogs. He could basically, go toe to toe with any person. He was my prize guard dog. So I put the leash on him. I go run around the back of the house. I got my piece on me. And as I come around, I see this real tall dude, like around 6'2", 6'3", and he was just staring straight at me. He had a row of white teeth, whitest teeth I've ever seen in my life. But his eyes were this shiny kind of pearl. That's what they look like. And you could see them crystal clear. The teeth, the eyes, crystal clear. He didn't say anything. He just stood there. But the weird way, as I'm looking at him, I look at the crackheads. And the crackheads are just walking around him in this zombie state circle. They're just walking around him. Like they're not even acknowledging. They're just walking. He's just staring straight at me. Now, usually Tigger, if I tell him to go kill something, he'd go kill something. But that dog was backing up. And that's when I knew that, this is not what I'm talking. At the end of the day, I'm talking to something else. It's a demon at the end of the day, sitting right there. No one else saw it. It was crazy. But anyway, went in the house, prayed, and shut the door, grabbed the Bible, and never saw it again. And I went around asking people about that particular figure that I saw, but nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. So that's why I'm glad I'm protected by the Lord, because, man, I see things out there. I saw things out there. I haven't seen anything in a while, but at that particular time of my life, I was seeing some things out there that really shake you to your core on what this world is really all about sometimes. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. And some people don't want to acknowledge that there's a God, but they don't want to acknowledge that there's also, a demon out there, too. That's the real. So that's why you make sure that you are covered with the blood and serving the Lord, because at the end of the day, you don't want to bump into those things. You really don't. Make sure you are protected by the Lord. There's some things out there. You have to worry about man at the end of the day. You have to worry about the things that are out there and other things. That's why it's good to serve the Lord. We got it all here. I think we got it all. We got it all, Lord. Do. That's good. We didn't miss any. All right. That's good. We didn't miss any. Good. Fantastic. Thank you, Lord. Getting it done. I want a hot cup of tea so badly. Getting it done, getting that finished up. That's why I tell people, Pray before you leave out the door. Pray as you're out there. Pray when you're coming in. Pray. All right, there we go. That's all done. That's finished up. There we go. So that's the Fusion Gamer. That's one set of pictures done. Next time I should have just did them. Oh man, we got another one after this. We got the cinema. Oh. All right, I gotta do the cinema. I think these are the most pictures I think I have on here. Pretty sure these are the most. Let me turn my camera away for a minute. There's any personal information popping up. Where is the search engine optimizer out here? All right, let me see. For that search engine optimizer on here, I know I just had it. So I gotta go back into that thing. Okay, all right, we're getting time here. I guess we'll do one more. Man, these things are freaking so much work. We finished that one, we finished this one. We got two more to go, two sets to go. I'm pretty sure in the invisible, I didn't do that many pictures. I'm curious what I did here. How many pictures did we shoot for this one? One of these is 83. That's 21. Oh, okay, that's nothing. We can knock that out quick. All right, I think the other one may be, which one had 83 in it? No, one had 83 and these only had 21s in here. 21's okay. Cinema complete. Okay, get the Cracky Jacks. Series, COM, LEP, not LEP, no. Spells behind trying to do, I swear. ETE, complete. Am I sure I'm not right on that one? Oh, no, that's not right, that's not right. No, it's supposed to be PLETE. That's complete. CIME. Okay. All right, before I go down that road, I'm going to save this here. Actually, I'm going to copy of it. Make sure we got that correct. I'm not sure on the whole complete. Yeah, COM and PLET, yeah, that's what it was. Okay, I got it. So that's what it was. Oh yeah, PLE, yeah, I got it right. Okay, cool. Got it correctly. Because the last one there was a surgeon like, oh, no, you made a mistake. You gotta go back and replace all those. Yeah. glass isn't freaking 81. I know you have two of the same pictures in there. Oh, one has a lake, one doesn't, okay. You know, when I talk about that kind of stuff, you're like, man, you're freaking me out, man, talking about that stuff. Well, hey, it's true. At the end of the day, you know, got an option there. You know, find Jesus, so you don't have to deal with those crazy things that walk around on the earth at night and in the morning, afternoon, or wherever the heck they want to be at. If you're afraid of that, if that scares you, then that tells you you need to find God. Because that stuff doesn't scare me at the end of the day. What would I be afraid of? What, demons and all that stuff? No, what would I be afraid of that? It didn't bother me one bit. Because at the end of the day, I know who protects me. But if that terrifies you at the end of the day, if that scares you, then that just tells you right there you're not protected. Christians aren't scared of that nonsense. We know the place of the devil and where he belongs. All right, let's go over here and let's pull in. We don't fear that. Never mind. So when you stop talking about that kind of stuff, you're freaking me out. Oh, that's what you're afraid of. The reason why you're afraid of it because you're not saved. And you're terrified of it. The person who's saved, not scared about that, not worried about it. Get a charger. All we gotta do is plead in the name of the blood, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's stay. Here we go. Charge real quick. Go. Oh, this is missing the description. What about this one? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's missing one. That's good. That's missing one. This one, the Freebird. I think it's the whole entire row. Or close to the whole entire row. Alright, cool. That's done. Alright, last row. Yep, that'd be glass. How many we got in here? Please don't let it be a huge number. 19. Ooh, okay, I'll take that. What's the name of this stuff? No, don't discard change. All right, just cancel it. All right. I think I got power. Let's come back and change it. Let's see. 3. Black. Oh yeah, I got it. Series. No, I don't got it. All right. If I'm right on this one, or did I get it wrong? Nope, I got it wrong on that one. All right. We are there. No. There we go. That's perfect. Welcome to the none of this work. Basically, search engine optimizer. Next time, I'm going to do this right from the door. My job's so much easier. Right, let me see. We get them all. Oh crap, it's the microphone downstairs. storefront window projection display. Technology. I guess where did that go to? Alright, whatever. No, which was words, which was plans. What's wrong with it? Ah! I'm tired. Let me get my back massage. My back is killing me. Right, that's definitely good. Okay, make sure we get them all locked in. Oh, please say this is I'm not doing this crap again. It's a nightmare. This is way too much. Publish that too. I'm curious, how many pages on here do we got pictures on here? Let's go into preview. Oh, please. Oh, you got it on the home page. What do you got here? None there. Cool. Right, we got them in here. Oh, we got them in here. Mother Frankenstein. Shoot. Well, when the page comes up, I gotta do these anyway. How many do we have in here? Please don't tell me it's only 80 something. Oh, one of these had 80 something pictures in here. Oh, that we're in freaking preview mode. Alright, that has them in there. Shipping doesn't have them. I know that for happy customers don't have them. About Us doesn't have them. Demo, wait. Demo could definitely have them in there. Let me see. Videos. Oh, that's the one that's got the 83 there. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do it right now. This is too much. I'm gonna do it tonight. Knock it out tonight. Any other pictures? All right, so that's cool. You got 80 something pictures in that one. I know that for a fact. Fusion Gamer. We got the Future Gamer. No videos in there. That's good. No pictures. Alright, this is video players. Okay, it's Fusion Gamer. Test demos. We definitely have them in here. Any videos, any pictures? Alright, cool. Nothing in there. Cool. Alright, that's the last one. Out of Links definitely doesn't have them. Alright, so there's only two I gotta go past. That's it. Alright. Add a short text description of the image. I did that already. We just went through that nightmare already. You know, we just did that already. Were you talking about add a short text description to the image? We did that already. We're still late on this. Go ahead, see, oh, we did this already. Open the home page and then setting.com with the images, tell them. We just went through that, literally just type it in there. I'm not doing that again. I'm already at what? 40, 37, 4 points down, that's it. So I already got that. I'm gonna let this thing reset itself. I did that already. What else we got going on here? I see all 40 tabs. Yeah, let's play see all 40 tabs. Let's see, we're doing that right now as we speak. Let's see, update text on customer happy page. Update text on a limited edition page. Let's see, update text on shipping information. What the frick are we updating text on shipping information? What will we be updating on that? There it is. Your icons, so that's what we're updating on here. Let's see, open your shipping information editor and click on editing, including at least one keyword. So you mean to tell me we have over 7,000 letters in the shipping, and you mean that one of them hit one keyword? Okay. I'm not low on the ladder, I'm pretty high up, but that's what they're asking me? Okay. No, okay, what's the other one on here? So that's it. So, update shipping page, the text on your page, let's see shipping information, description. Are you kidding me? You have anything update the shipping information policy page? It's just freaking huge. Add links to your link page, done that already. It's all finished. Got links to all pages on there. We got links on there too. How about that? So I should cover that. Update text on the limited edition page. Oh man, it's asking for the freaking player, man. Yeah, it's guy got it. Whatever. Okay, let me see. Open the limited edition player text. I want you to add, include at least one keyword. Where are we at? You gotta add at least one keyword. All right, and these are test demonstrations on our fly. The keyword we have is one is projection screen. That's right. These are black house painting, different forms of black fabric, and top certified projection screens. Also other important tests proving that our ambient projection black technology is unmatched on every level. Guaranteeing our customers the best in home or business theater projection screens, entertainment for your home theater projection screens. Or screen. definitely gotta have it there. We got 2 key words in there. Update text. Update text or what? Alright, let me see. Optimizing to update text site. Alright, so you're asking me to look at the links already. What I'm updating text for. We got see nothing. Okay. Adding these 2 keywords. You just put projector screens in the other one, sit on. So I have to add in how many? Have because of these add on. Alright, page editor, click. Alright, so we have to embed those into the screen. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's go there. It's definitely not there. Alright. Oh, okay, I gotta be here. Gotta be customers, demonstrations. I nailed 2 of those in there. That should have been it. No, wrong one. Definitely wrong one. We're not in that one. We're just searching out the minutes ago. That's something else. Here we go. $37. Boom. Getting it there like that. 40 more. All right, we got limited edition. What are you asking for on this one? What you need from me? All right, let me see. Limited edition. Limited edition. Add a link to your limited edition page. All right, that should be easy. Can we go there? Take me there. All right, whatever. Let's go the hard way. We're just over there. Where you at? So we got this already. It's done. Let's go over and hit the limited edition page. We gotta put a link in. That's all they want. Put a Facebook page in there. Let's do that. Let me see. I'm gonna put this at. Let's go to the front page. It's easy. it's two separates. Okay. How do we get that? Not that much room. We're gonna put a link in it. Seriously? Let me see. Well, we don't need the pre-order here because we already got the pre-order at the bottom, so that should be good. That's already done. So we can put the link in right there. We already got the pre-order at the bottom of the shopping cart. There we go. Right there. Oh, I need you to move. Right. Alright, get out of the way. Alright, so this should allow to be able to, what's the original column here? Is this bounce? Is this happening? It's not in there, okay. Let me get the refresh. How are you getting the refresh for this? I got it already. I need to get the refresh. I got the link in there already. 48. Where did the 41 come in? I thought it was just 40. It's 41. Oh, we're gonna be chopping these numbers up. God. All right, so we got the link in there. So all this is for the search engine optimizer. It makes it so if you type in any keyword, boom, it pops up. Had me thinking about something for a minute. I just go to advanced version, the search engine optimizer, and I'll tweak it in there too also. 41, what's on the 41? All right, let me see. We added it in there right there. All right, so basically we need limited edition has to have one of these keywords: home theater, projection screens, cinema. Has to have one of them in there. Okay. Let's go back in. We don't have it down here, I'm really surprised. So let me see. We can put it right here. $39. Shipping updates. We're requesting shipping updates. We need all these. We hit them. That's one right here. Home page. Let's see. I did all text, all images on home page. Add and text are all images on home page. We did it already. What the frick are you talking about? I literally just put all that information. I got any other pictures up there? Don't know about. Let's see. Update the shipping text. What you're asking for in this one? Okay. Let me see. Shipping information. Include one keyword. That should be easy. That's what will pop over there. One keyword. Where? We're going to put this in shipping information. Okay, I'm going to put in there. I got 40. One more, and I got it. 40%, 41%. I got it. One more. That's it. But this home page is going to drive me crazy. We got every last one of these. We just missing one, just one. And for some reason, the home page. What are you asking for? All right, you said home page. And to click on what is the image? Tell Google. Add a short description of the image. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Get there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Image. You said image. There's another image on here. Here it is. The image. No, change the image. You say on image. Wait, if I change the image, am I gonna have, what's this, just gonna jack stuff up even worse? No, come out of that freaking nightmare. I went through all this to set this up. I gotta go into settings. Here it is, image. It should be right here. Yeah, what's the image? Tell Google. Oh, I didn't even see that in there. Oh, you don't know, right there. A page that pops up. So as you tell Google what this page is all about. What's in the image? What does the image have? Okay, yeah. Image link. Put in the image link to it. Okay. I got what you coming like this. I got you coming like this. All right, so. We could put that link in there. Could make it a lot easier. Or we can redirect the page all the way over to one of the documents, phone numbers, or we're going to direct it at. So we can direct it to a web page, a web address. Do we have the whatchamacallit still here? To take it out and see if it's in here. Oh, we do have it. All right, we can direct it right to Facebook. You click on that. If you click on this, it will take you to that link. How would that work? Curious. Let's see that for a minute. Hit that. Hit the preview on this. Alright, it doesn't alter or change it. If I click on this would say, oh, that's freaking cool. Alright, turn that whole entire thing into a freaking giant link. So if I click on this, that will take me directly to my Facebook fan page. That is freaking hot. That's freaking cool. That is freaking cool. Any pictures, anything else we have on here that we wanted to describe something today? All right, save again. Hit the publish. And then let's go back and see what they're asking us of us. What else do you request of me? All right, let's hit that refresh. Connect your site to Google. So we completed that one. It's one section. That was just one section right there. There's more. All right, so we got to connect everything to Google. Connect your domain name to Google. All right, let's go for it. Connected. First, complete the checklist. Darn you! What else you got for the checklist we got to do? Let's see, get the home page title for search results. Can we just do that already? Okay, let me see. Oh, we gotta do this nonsense. Okay, let's see if it's done. Let's see, home page, home 30 Black series. I need to, okay, choose one of these. They're gonna basically work better. All right, can I use this one? Are we good? Perfect. All right, what else are you asking from me? What else do you want? Let's see, home page, description. Didn't we just do that already? All right. Oh, lineup, that was everything done wrong. Okay, welcome to our new and final lineup. There's supposed to be an E in there somewhere. This is how I know that, not to be rude, why some pages are not using search engine optimizer. But if you have a search engine optimizer in there, every little detail of anything, any mistake you would have made, that thing is going to pick it up and tell you to fix it. And if you don't fix it, you can't land on the Google. You can't get the Google. I see, welcome to tell people what your site is. Welcome to our. Oh, that doesn't tell Jack at the end of the day. What's that thing on right there? How many are we gonna get? 14? How many words are we getting here? 14? Oh, you can't be kidding me. It can't be 14. Seriously? Usually it's 2 words. Okay. Oh, I'm just, we can't even put a sentence in that one. Okay. We have to put in light projection, black. projector, see, projector, screen, paint. Clear. Best ambient rejection, best ambient rejection, black projection screen, best. And tested. I put that tested in there. Best and tested. Yep. Put it in there. Let me see. At least one keyword, business site's name. The business site's name for your business site's name. Okay. Now we're just checking out if right here. Hit every last one of them, at least one keyword, your business or site name. What if I can stick a web address in there and get away with it? This name. No. The business name is if they click on it, that's all they're going to take it to the business name. But you need to tell people your business site. Best tested. Projection, black projection, screen, paints. You should get an S on paints because it's not just one. You should get an S on paints for your home theater. Home theater. Theater. Setups. Plug my Facebook page in there too. Drop a link right in there, plug my page right in that sucker. So by me doing this, it means I can plug my Facebook page right into the Google. So when Google pops up and you see it, you'll see my, bam, this is gonna pop up online, so like online. This is how you would know if someone's not using search engine optimizer. Well, first thing, again, that thing will point out every single mistake you make, literally. And if it's not being done right, you have to do it over again, again, to get that peak level. If not, it ain't gonna work. Let's see if it lets it go. Alright, still can't connect to Google. See? Still won't connect. We can't go until I finish everything out. Alright, so we got that done. Let's see. Add a homepage description. We just went to describe already. They set the homepage title for search. And I didn't do it right. I gotta do it again. Can we keep this? Is that good enough for you? Does that please you? Is that good enough? Man. Alright, so what we got next? Alright. Which one is this? Over and over. Which one is it supposed to be, man? Yeah, but I don't want to use this. You freaking crazy jack-o'-lantern. Alright, so, okay, this must be both the same. So if I go here, let me see. If I'm going here, what is it asking for in here? Alright, so we don't want this right here. Alright, let's put in, let's change it out again. So there's this one right here. We make it simple. see if that works. See if it won't become temperamental on that. Let's try this one. Getting more breathe in that one. Paint on. Ambient rejection. Black. OLED light. OLED, that's be capital, all capitals. OLED. Doesn't know what an OLED is end of the day. OLED. No, seriously. 2 O's on that one. Alright, OLED light. Data projection screen and put an S there because it's paints. Oops. All right, let me see. This is a nightmare. The last little bit is always the nightmare part. Homepage description for search. All right. So we have 2 different firms in there. That's it. All right. So these one keyword. We did drop a keyword. Let me see keywords in here. Home theater, we got home theater, and we got projection screen. All right, that's in there. Text length between 50 and 300 charts. All right, when we write a book, I'll write you a book. Well, I swear, I write all this in there and it denies it and we ticked. I say, paint on projection screen, let's see. Easy. One coach. One coach. That needs to be no capital in the middle of the sentence. Let's see, paint on. Or put the whole entire specification sheet in there if you wanted it. Spray on. Implant rejection. Technology. Put that in there. Technology. So you see, oh, that's what the counter's for. I was wondering why I had a counter sitting over there. Counter makes sure you get a certain amount of words. So we had 101. Let's see, easy, one coat. I gotta put in, messed up on that one. It needs to be either easy, one coat, paint on or spray on, ambient rejection, black OLED light, home theater projection screen, paint. Okay. Perfect. Cool. Give me that one back. Let's see, give me that back. Or I got it. Or business. Uh, 137. Text length between 50 to 300. We've already got that. At least one keyword. We got that in there. We got the projection screen. And we have home theater. Home theater is one. $160 right there. Okay. For this one is easy one code, paint on or spray on, ambient rejection technology, black OLED light, home theater, projection screen, paint perfect for your home or business, for all your cinema needs. Can't get more than that on there. All right, so at least keyword, business, text has to be 50, and your business name. Business name. $188. Okay, Black Series Edition is an easy one coat, paint on or spray on, ambient light projection technology, black OLED like home theater projection screen paint for your home or business for all your cinema needs. Boy, that doesn't pass it. I'm gonna copy and paste this just in case if they say no. I'm gonna copy this just in case. I don't feel like writing that back in again. All right, let's see if we know this time. Oh, I'm not doing that again. You have lost your mind. I am not doing it again. I just wrote all. Good thing is I copied and pasted everything. So what are you looking for? Okay, I got that. Add to text. That should be done. This is done right there. This is the part that becomes a headache. Okay, set a home page title for the results. We did this already. I can't go in and click this yet. You mother George. Ah, this is gonna cause me to get a drink, and I don't need to drink. I hate this part of the job so much. Asking for something that I've already did. I literally just did it already. Pure contest title. More traffic. What are your tags? You have the tags right here. Current tags. Black Series Edition. Alright, so these are the current tags, and how about you just give me new tags I can put in there and I can do it from there. That'd make it much easier. Are you giving me the option to put in new tags? You should not give me, if I put these in, then you're saying these are not going to work. But these are the options that you're giving me. I'm not going to put other because it doesn't make any sense. See, this is what's going to drive me crazy. This is the part that drives me crazy. This is why I sat here and copied and pasted this. Add home page description results. Let me see. What are you asking for here? We already went through all this already. I literally went in and did this already. This is why I copied and pasted everything. So I can come and just put it right back in again without writing it all over again. As for keywords, you ask for text between 50 and 300. We're at 190. Knowing I'm writing a book for this thing. At least one keyword. We have in there cinema. That's one of the keywords in there you're asking for. Business name, Black Series Edition, right there at the top. So not the problem with that is keywords, home theater, projection screen, and cinema. All three of those are sitting in there. That's not a problem. And you want me to write a text between 50 to 300, but you're at 190. Between 50 and 300. All right. Let's write a book. Okay, what your business needs. I'm probably going to go over. Let's see. That might be a problem. Might not look at the symbol in there. And we'll find out. We'll copy and paste it again. With 100%. Well, that's not going to fit. I overdid it. All right. Advancing the projection technology designed to let you view your projection screen in a fully lit room. Without flash out. Boom. All right, I hit 297. Should have nailed it by now. Let's go copy and paste. 297. I done maxed out over their limit. Where's this at? Keywords multiple times, business or site name. Why we need the site name? They're literally going to hit on it. They're going to bring it to the site to begin with. So I never forget I ain't on that road. Let's see if we got it this time. Do we have enough in there this time? $47. Didn't give it to me. It should have said 48 if it gave it to me. It's sorry, the part that was bonkers right here. I'm done. I gotta take a break off of this. I'm gonna snap. This is crazy. I didn't put this in multiple times. Ask them for the same dumb nonsense over and over and over again. You know, every last one of these. And you mean to tell me that these are the only two that it's fighting me on? I got all the pictures loaded in. Everything's there. And for some reason, it's not giving me another option. What happens if I put other in there? What happens? And what do I get from there? And then right here, it's telling me, all right, so we take this out and we drop this in. Now it's telling me everything's good. We hit every mark. Nothing's wrong. Every single mark is hit. All right, put a period there just in case. Make sure it's not causing any problems. Everything is there. We hit every single mark. But it's telling me we didn't hit the mark when we hit the mark. There should be 48 right here. So we didn't nail the mark, so I don't know what the problem is. We're done search results. It's just curiosity to have to push other. Right, let me see. What are you asking for? At least one keyword. And we can't use this. You should have told me that to begin with. That put me through a freaking headache. Doesn't make things out either. Let me put down projector screens. That's one. All right, at least one keyword. Oh, you mother hummingbird. You gotta be kidding me. If I put down projection screen, that means it's supposed to say, okay. How about I just put the company as full? Because that's what it's going to say right there for home. All right, let's do this way. No, wrong one. SERIES, back series edition, edition.com. All right, let's see if this fixes your problem. but you still want at least one keyword, or you weren't going to accept it. All right. But that comes up on the home, it doesn't make any difference. That's the name of the page. I'll put down home theater. You want to take that one. Craziness, craziness, craziness. Text between 10 and 8 charters. I swear. If you were a person. Yeah, that's gonna cost me a snack. Or the south. I take my keyboard and I get my monitor with this because man, just doesn't make any sense. It's literally asked me to do something. I do exactly what it says to do. It rejects it. Tell me to put it in again. Put it back in again. It rejects it again. It's asking me to add a home page description to your search site. So we go in and it says right here from the previous one, at least one keyword. Your business site or name, and between 50 to 300 charters. So we take this nonsense out of here, we put the one we previously put in, we show the site name right here, or the business name. We show 3 keywords, and we're over 297 and freaking how many words or texts can we use. So we hit every last mark. And at the bottom, it sits there and says, you have struck every single mark. But then when we hit it and we come back into it, it says, you haven't hit anything at all. You gotta go do it again. That's insane. I'm gonna refresh the page, save it, come back, and if it doesn't, I'll throw my computer out the window. And I can't do that. I got too much stuff on here. This is the parts and business people that basically that would drive you either to drink or pray. I choose to pray. Because this is going to drive me nuts. Simple. We passed every single last one of them. This is the only one that's fighting us. It's a freaking home page. Let's see something here. This is what I went through on the other page. I had the same problem, except for this time I went and submitted my company's name to a bunch of search engines. www. And I want different computers in the house. Stay one's used to it. Black. Dash SDRI. Black series. Dash edition. and CO account. That's the problem. I'm pulling. There's no problem whatsoever. don't want me to go through that freaking nightmare. The search engine optimizer, which is a freaking nightmare. It's intentionally designed this to basically tick people off at the end of the day. It'll make it virtually impossible for them to pass it. It's like you go into some freaking maze, escape a minotaur, can't figure out why so many people are dying to get through it. Oh no, the guy tells you at the end, oh heck no, he's not going to make it. It's designed to make you fail. After you already signed the waiver, somebody has a good heart to tell you exactly what goes on in the maze. That guy's a level 12 maze master. Oh, nah. He's definitely gonna fail. It's designed to make you fail. Now, is this gonna affect my site being found? Oh, heck no. There's tons of YouTube videos with the links actually in every last video. I'm plastered everywhere. Everywhere. Literally, I plastered the name everywhere. So, even ABS forms knew where we were when we were coming through. That's why they locked the door. We don't care about that. I was expecting for them to lock the door. I just needed the publicity to bounce off them, that's all. Email form says to shut doors when you come through. No. I'm gonna figure a way to fix you later on. You're driving me crazy. I got everything on here. I'm like 3 birds maxed out. And still, they want me through. Because it's a jerk. See? Now we got 5 of 7. Hold on, did we hit it? Yes! Finally! We got through! The maze master figured out that I knew exactly that he designed the maze to set up that I could automatically fail. Because I knew the secret, if I told anybody about the secret, he would lose his reputation as being a cheat at the end of the day. And I got it. Well, it's all because of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is why we got it. Yes, thank you, Jesus. And that was a pain in the neck. I told you, search engine optimizers are freaking nightmares because they freaking are so sensitive on everything. You make a little small mistake, you make a space in the wrong direction. And suckers will go, nope, do it again, nope, do it again, nope, do it again. No matter how many times you do this, people do it again and again and again. It's how much patience you got in the day. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. About to cry. That was a pain in the butt. Now I gotta go through this freaking nonsense again. You gotta go to freaking add the homepage description for results. I swear, if I hit this sucker and it basically sets me back, I'm done. I'm freaking done. I'm gonna finish this, but I gotta take a break. I gotta go and play some freaking Watch Dogs 2. I like playing that game. I like calling car accidents in the game. It relaxes me. I don't know why. It just does. Then what the freak did we just pass? Didn't we just go through this nightmare already? We just did this already. Oh my goodness. This is the most evilest joke ever played in life. We just did this already. Please don't do this. I know it's not going to do what I think it's going to do. We just came off of this. We literally just passed this. We got it. It's still in there. Alright. So, what the heck hit over here? We didn't even touch that section over there. So this is the nightmare we're going through. We're going through this crap with a nightmare. Can we get in on Google with just one of these just not being hit? Or is Google going to deny us on this? You gotta go back to check. First, complete the checklist. Before you can connect your site to Google, oh man, check mark. Team step 1, motherfucker. freaking George. Ja. If Google was a person, well, it's not Google's fault. It'd be Wix is doing this craziness to us at the end of the day. Page results. We went through the home page results. We've done this already like a million times. What the freak are you talking about? If I add less words in, then I gotta do more. You want me to write a book or not write a book? At least one keyword. Your business, site, or name. All right. Let's do this way. At least one keyword. You know, in the other one, the older model, this version, doesn't allow you to go. If you basically get like 10, say you made like 10 of them right, you can still connect to Google no matter what. This one makes you go through the whole 100% to get to Google. And there's a way to get around it. You just have to submit your domain name to a whole lot of freaking search engine platforms. That's basically about it. You can get around that crap. But I want to do it on this one. I want to at least complete this. Let's keep it simple. They want the site name, business or site name. No, oh my, gotta go back. Like series. I'm pretty sure that's what I put into the domain name to design it. Black Series Edition. Black Series Edition. Projector. Put 2 keywords in there. Right, Black Series Edition, projection screen, OLED light, AR light projection, paint on, projection screen. Let's go get a little bit of madness, madness, madness. Do 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 do. That's gonna be a bug. That's gotta be a bug. I gotta call it out. That's literally gotta be a bug. I typed that in every single way you could possibly think of, and it's just not gonna be. That's definitely gonna be a bug. There's no way in the world. I literally typed it in every single way you could possibly think of. When we add a description, I put a description in. I'm not gonna watch a video. What? So I can just watch the video. They just simply just went through, no problem. Let me just put that in, no problem. And it's still fighting me. That's really gotta be a bug. It has to be, because there's no other way. I put everything. Even at the bottom, it's telling me that basically I hit every single mark. 5 out of 7. What do we have here? All our marks are hit. I'm gonna hurt Jack when I did this myself. Your system is freaking glitching like a mother. I got the keywords all put in. They're good to go. missing one and it doesn't want to function correctly. In this option page, we hit every single one of them, knock them out, no problem. Done, done, done. Second page, knocked everything out, done, done, done. One simple area we just can't seem to get due to the fact that it will not accept that we just put into it about 100,000 times. The other one clicked, which I'm glad. This one is going to be a headache. Asking for crazy stuff, man. Yes, for tags, we put all that, put everything in there. Put everything in there for you. It's literally showing at the bottom. We hit every mark again. So what the frick are we looking wrong in here? With the company's name, I put the company's name in without a problem. All right, let's put it this way. Let's take out this, put in a company's web address. See if this fixes the headache. If not, I'm going to submit you to a bunch of $88, 100, 188, 188. I'm not going to save it, see what happens. Let's see if it bites this one. 57, yeah, so I can connect. Well, 57, it should be 58. 58, if this one connects, it would be 58. That would be the complete. We need to complete this one. This is going to be not here. How much time are we spending on this? Good gracious, are you kidding me? Man, I told you, doing sites, man, took a long time to do. How many hours I put in on the sites? Fucking crazy. Right, how come we can't just use the regular one? The regular one, but you want a keyword in there. So, if you're accepting this one, and you're saying we already hit 122, I need at least one keyword under the business name. All right, so I just keep this one right here, and I'll put into welcome to. Let's see. That's what I write this one more time. I lose it. I already lost it already. No, I lost it. Back series. No, we need an I there, buddy. R-T-O-N. Back series edition. Back series edition. I'm going to find on it. Okay. So we hit that. At least one keyword. And the next level. And I can say projection screen, projector screen. So the projector screen will actually hit one of the keywords. If we take out and put in the OR, but you gotta take out the caps first and then you put in the OR. At least one keyword. All right, so that nails every last one of them. So that will hit every single one of them right from there. And this is the one you accepted from the door. So should there be a problem with this? 57, 5 out of 7. You're still having an issue with it. I'm done. All right, people, I gotta take a break because I hit every single thing you could possibly think of. It's just being a jerk. It doesn't want to take the information, don't know why. I'll come back later and come back to it because if not, it's gonna drive me crazy. That caused me. Good thing I got patience, man, because if I didn't, I'd be taking my keyboard and smashing into my monitor right now. But I got patience. Go downstairs, watch some TV, get something to eat. That's usually what I do when crap's doing work, right? Come back to it. That's basically about it. At least I got out mostly all of them done. It's just that one headache. Just trying to figure out why that's done. All right. Thank you for watching. Gotta go and God bless.